Hey, good morning guys. This is Pushpak Raj and today's topic is on what are the types of syntax which will be used to automate the script in the Java. Okay, so first syntax is WebDriver. Driver is equals to new ChromeDriver. So to open or to initialize or to start the ChromeDriver, so for that purpose you need to use that syntax, that is the WebDriver. Driver is equals to new ChromeDriver. Okay, so next syntax is driver.manage.window.maximize. So whatever the page open, that will be open in the maximize positions. For that purpose you have to, or for that purpose use that syntax. Then move on the third syntax, that is driver.manage.deleteAllCookies. Okay, move on the fourth syntax, that is driver.get URL. This syntax is used to open the particular application in the particular browser. So for that purpose you have to use driver.get URL, and inside the URL or inside the double code you have to enter the URL of the particular application. Move on the fifth syntax, that is the JavascriptExecutor, executor, used to scroll up and scroll down of the script or the particular web page. Okay, so for that purpose how to write the syntax, that is the JavaScript executor. J is the object reference variable, then inside the double column, that is the JavaScript executor, then the bracket is closed, then driver and the semicolon. So j.executeScript window.scrollBy 0,500. Okay, so in that way you have to scroll. So that is the scrolling. Okay, so 0 to 500 means that will be scroll up to 0 to 500. Okay, means up to like that. Okay, so in that way for scrolling purpose you have to use that syntax. Move on the sixth syntax, that is the implicit wait. Okay, so the syntax of implicit wait is driver.manage.timeouts.implicitly wait duration dot of seconds. So whatever the second you have to stop the script, so particular second you have to enter inside the bracket. Suppose you have to stop the script for 2 minutes or 2 seconds, so that timing you have to enter inside the bracket. A particular note for implicit wait will be applicable for a whole web page. Okay, so you have to use that implicit wait in the script, means that particular implicit wait which will be applicable on the whole web page. Move on the explicit wait, that is the WebDriver wait. Wait is equals to new WebDriver wait inside the bracket driver comma duration of seconds 10. Okay, wait until the expected condition dot visibility of element, means whenever you have not visible or you have not find out the particular web element on the particular web page, up to that the script which will be stopped. Okay, so the note for the explicit wait will be applicable only for a particular element on the web page, means that the explicit wait which will be applicable only for the particular web element, and the implicit wait which will be applicable for the whole web page. It is the difference between the implicit wait and explicit wait. Move on the ninth test case, that is how to set the size of the browser. Okay, you have to need to set the size of the browser. Okay, so for that purpose the syntax is dimension d is equals to new dimension. Inside the bracket you have to provide the size of the browser. Okay, so for that purpose create the object of the dimension class, driver.manage.window.set size. Inside the bracket you have to provide the object reference variable, that is we have mentioned here d, so that's why I have mentioned here the d. X and y is nothing but the length and breadth of the particular web page. Move on the 10th syntax, that is the how to set the position of the browser. So the position of the browser is like point p is equals to new point x comma y. For the set the size method purpose create the object of the point class. Okay, driver.manage.window.set position p. How to take a screenshot of a browser. So how to take a screenshot, for that purpose the syntax is file source is equal to take a screenshot, then driver.get a screenshot as a output type dot file. Okay, file comma destination is equal to new file, the path of that particular destination where you have to save whatever the screenshot which will be taken by the Java so that screenshot you have to save on the particular destination. So you have to provide the path of that particular destination here. File handler dot copy source comma destination. Okay, this is the syntax of how to take a screenshot of a browser. How to handle the drop down list box. So for that purpose, the syntax is web element day is a object reference variable is equals to driver dot find element by dot xpath. That is the example base. I have providing some xpath here. Okay, so here we are using the select class. Select s is equals to new select, the object reference variable which will be provided inside the bracket, s dot select by index, s dot select by value, s dot select by visible text. With the help of that index, value and visible text, you can select the particular drop down. Okay, because there are the multiple options which will be present in the drop down, you have to select the particular option from the drop down. So that's why I mentioned here that. Okay, move on the 13th, that is the alert pop-ups. There are the multiple pop-up at the time of use any applications. So how to handle that pop-ups? So for that purpose, the syntax is white dot dismiss. Sometimes whatever the pop-up which will be pop-up at the time of using the application, you have to dismiss that. So for that purpose, use that syntax, that is the driver dot switch to dot alert dot dismiss. So with the help of that syntax, you have to dismiss that particular pop-up. Move on the second pop-up, that is the white accept. Sometimes you have to accept that pop-up. So that for that purpose, the syntax is driver dot switch to dot alert dot accept. So in that case, that whatever the pop-up which will be pop up at the time of using the application, that pop-up which will be accepted. Okay, move on the third syntax, that is driver dot switch to dot alert dot getter text. Sometimes what need to be enter, whatever the pop-up which will be highlighted, you have to enter some text on that pop-up. So for that purpose, you have to use that syntax. Move on the last one, top pop-up, that is the white send keys. Driver dot switch to dot alert dot send keys. Okay, so whatever the pop-up which will be highlighted, you have to enter some words inside of that pop-up. That time use that syntax. So according to that, I have created the some syntax related to the Java which will be maximum time asked in the interview also, and for writing down the script, that also that also important. Okay, so for such a kind of videos, like the video, subscribe the video, hit the bell icons for the upcoming videos. Thank you guys, have a good day.